our Fox on the Run, the first version, was never seen as a potential single. It was seen as a band doing a quite commercial rock song, and it was all guitars. There were no synthesizers on there. In fact, it probably would have fitted on Bowie's Diamond Dogs, as a recording, that particular version. And of course, it was 5.5 minutes long, so it was never going to be destined to be played on the BBC. So when the phone call came through saying, we think there's a song there, but it hasn't been recorded right by Jeff from RCA, I remember thinking, he's not wrong. We just need to weed out all, because there was lots of rambling guitar on the original version, but now you see it as a single. You got to get it under 4 minutes. 3:40 is ideal, for radio play, with all the little. And if something doesn't happen in that first 10 seconds, it's all over. No one's gonna listen to it. So it had to be, honed correctly, and that's why, the old version was done under different circumstances from the second version. Yeah, titles have always been important in Sweet songs. Fox on the Run was basically, Brian had been talking about, a girl he'd met. For me, it was a work in progress. It was never meant to be the final thing, but it kind of worked. And when everybody else started to pitch in, we never ever questioned the fact that Fox on the Run was never going to be the title. I don't think we ever tried to change it. It was just the words ran nicely. They all metered nicely. And when you've got something like that, you tend not to change it because you're now forcing the issue. The verses, however, were a different kettle of fish. We wanted to be a bit more risque in the verses, and we realised that if this was going to become a single, we couldn't be as risque as we wanted to be about a girl of loose virtue. So it stayed the way it was.